It is the newer ones too.
Yeah, it's the deluxe.
Yeah.
What is it? The Elite FX. Sorry, it's the Elite FX.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. They're actually good ones. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start our show. Welcome back, everybody. Come with us now on a journey through plastic and bliss. We are the Collecting Brothers. We're talking action figures today. Another weekly Talking Toys. Kind of a lighter week, but some things are ending, which are kind of exciting and potentially a little sad. We'll see. We'll get to it, though. We'll get to it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our first topic here. It's McFarlane Toys. They got some exclusives to their store during their New York Comic Con, which was last weekend, of course. They got a Black Manta line art page puncher here, which I'm digging. Maybe it's just that I love the Black Manta suit, but that all black with just that stark white on it. It works for me. $25 though.
Me too. I like this one as well, and I almost think it's more of the design of the Black Manta. Even though the proportions are weird, I actually like the weirdness of the proportions. That the head is short and stocky, almost like a pancake.
Yeah.
And the white, I don't know. The highlights are just working on this one.
They do a really good job on the front here. A little disappointing if we flip it around. Let me get to that. Nothing. So yeah, you're not going to display it backwards, but nothing at all.
Yeah, I don't mind this because, like you said, I'm not going to display it backwards, and also I think it makes it easier for people that want to remove some of the paint. Because if you go look at the front view, the legs are symmetrical. You wouldn't have to change much, but maybe just a little bit of the chest, and you could paint the other shoulder white completely, and it would look cool.
Yeah, get a more fuller look. You do get a little bit of. It's a page puncher, so you do get a comic book, which is kind of cool. Or the Aquaman movie. I dig it. They are coming in the new blister packaging, strictly blister, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. McFarlane Toy Store exclusive.
I love that McFarlane Toys is going the opposite direction of Hasbro with
more plastic.
Save the Earth. Yeah, they're let's go this way, because I feel now more and more figures are getting released in this package, which is uncommon, but now it's getting more and more common.
They want more and more plastic. All right, next up, well, that's kind of cool. I think they pulled it off again. The patina line, for whatever reason, just works for me. This is Cygor, $50 Cygor patina edition, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive as well. Cygor is already a cool figure, and to get him in that patina with that gold, man, I think it looks great.
Yeah, we're on the same with this one. I love the patina, and the green, it just works with that silver because it's less of that rust. Compared to other ones, it's more of just it's within the crevices. It's not really a brush that they did. So I feel it's a different patina than the previous patinas that we've seen. But I will say, I still like the purple and green one better. This one's second. Purple and green first.
The purple and green one, that color scheme works a lot better, I think. And it gives them more of a future vibe. For me on this one, I'm getting more Atlantean vibes off of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, water.
Old world.
Yeah, in the water. So it got rusted, yeah.
But it looks cool. Still looks great.
Yeah, it looks better than the standard, I think. The standard release.
And Cygor got that backside, dude. He got that booty. Oh, boy.
I need to get this figure, man. I need just one variation of it. It looks awesome.
Look at the intricacy and the detail on his arm there, dude. You're getting little cogs. Beautiful detailing work. Sculpt
crazy,
work. Yeah. But yeah, no, excited. He comes with his own card and stand. So does the Merciless that we talked about last week. We didn't get a full breakdown on it, but it's the same thing. It's going to come with the stand, card, just basic stuff, and it does come in the fancier packaging. This is limited to 3,850 pieces. McFarlane Toy Store.
Something that I wish you kind of do with these special releases is if we look at the card, I'm not sure if it is or it isn't, but I wish that, because if you look at the gold label packaging, the gold label is reflective shiny. I want him to do holographic cards. Instead of using it on the packaging, do holographic cards, especially for these figures that are at a premium price. I feel it would add a lot of value, and I don't think it would be too much extra to do some foil.
I don't think so. That's our dad kind of works in this die cutting, printing. It would just be a change of paper that they use. They just put the foil paper in.
Yeah, especially because they're doing the foil on the packaging. For the gold label, it's foil.
Yeah, so
but yeah, that'd be cool.
It is interesting.
Holographics.
That would be really cool, especially on these limited runs, right? It's only 3,000. You don't have to produce that many. That is a cool idea. Here's the back of it.
Oh my god,
looks great. Yeah. So again, gotta love the detail to the packaging, even though it is just trash. He really does.
That's an art piece right there.
He puts in some work here. Cut that bad boy out.
I would cut that out. Yeah, I know. This I would cut out. That's beautiful.
There's that Sigor Patina, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. Looks like he also comes with a certificate of authenticity from the back of the card. Probably a print of Todd's name, but still.
Yeah.
All right, next one. We're getting the Joker. Another Joker. I'm kind of getting that Batman fatigue. Now, Joker fatigue. We've gotten a lot of Jokers recently.
Yeah.
This is a gold label, so it is exclusive to the McFarlane Toy Store. $30. It is the Deadly Duo. Now, first we're seeing this, I was like, okay, do head sculpt, basically the same body though for the Joker. But the second alternate head sculpt, there's some gimp stuff here, man. This is some, some leather daddy.
Yeah, and that's the sucky thing. It's like I was like with you, like I was like pass. And then I see this head sculpt, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to get it because it's just for the head.
Yeah, it's a really cool head sculpt, and not only that, along with that, you do get a premium base that comes with a little accessory, as well as that backdrop. But that backdrop is double-sided. Now, this is once more like artwork, so not really for like dials, but cool to get that artwork. Nevertheless, just like an enlarged card.
Yeah, and I love the artwork for the zipper head.
Yeah,
I love the just the proportions of that like neck and head, how they're like elongated. It looks really good.
Yeah,
but I don't know. What do you think of that base? Do you like that?
I do like the backdrop, like especially like this, where you can have some options with a picture taking photography with it. Mm-hmm. But the base itself is just very plain. I would prefer like maybe just like a base of like concrete or like sidewalk, street, something instead of the McFarlane style. It looks like it says ha 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 ha.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I 100%, you took the words from my mouth. I don't like that. I don't like that the backdrop conflicts with the base. I feel like you just mentioned, if they did concrete, it would look really awesome, especially with that. But that's just like a ha 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 print. It just feels weird.
Yeah. And, maybe they were thinking it doesn't work with this one, but let's just who knows what the decisions were made on that. But I would have preferred some dial piece.
Especially because it adds versatility and you can play with more characters, with more figures with it.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Here's the deluxe boxing here. Nice, cool purple, the gold label foil, and the back cover.
I'm glad they went with that picture.
Yeah, for sure. And on this one, you don't have to cut it out. You get one inside. All right. There's just a little bit more. There's everything you're getting with that Joker. All right. And then they dropped a little teaser, which these figures have been seen at different conventions, but they did officially announce here they recreated the Joel Schumacher bat butt, bat crotch, all that stuff from the movies. We're getting the Batman and Robin Build-A-Figure wave, which will launch for pre-orders November 8th. So I think it's cool. It's great that they are aware, I don't know. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek. Like they understand that this scene is people were upset about. It's iconic now, but people were like, "Why are we showing butts?" Leather
I love
butts.
It.
Again, like as
such
kids,
a good job by the promotion team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like so cool. Like honestly, I bet this sold a few hundred more thousand units just by this promo, straight up.
Yeah,
because I was looking at the comments. Everybody in the comment section of this post was saying you need to give the guy who made this a raise. Like the advertising team's going off. Like everybody loved this promo.
That's cool. I agree. I'm with you. It's iconic for us. Just at the time it was a little different, but yeah, I'm excited for this. We're getting the Schumacher stuff. Here is the wave. Of course, it's Batman, Robin, Batgirl, plus Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. To get an Arnie Mr. Freeze, dude, now that is iconic. Man.
Everybody chill.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age.
So excited to see that. Yeah.
It's like a dream because we were talking about this before they even announced this, and now Todd better do what we said. The blacklight editions for all of them. Like you could do blacklight Batman and Robin. It would look sick.
Poison Ivy. Sick.
Yeah, it's sick. Everybody.
Yeah, it'd be right out of the movie. We'll see what they do, but they did officially announce that for us there. And next up, something they just recently dropped, which I was surprised. It is a statue, but they are doing $50 their dragon line. They're continuing their dragon line, but instead of just doing normal mythic dragons, they're going IP dragons. So this one is Smog,
which is really cool, I think, because before they were just doing dragons designed by Todd and other artists.
Yeah,
so they had and these definitely will. They probably he guys paid the licensing fee, but they're definitely going to sell more because who doesn't want a Smog dragon?
Dude, who does not want the Hobbit? It's specifically from the Hobbit, right? The Smog. So it looks amazing.
And now Does this make you think that he's going to get the license for 7-inch figures?
No, see, that's what I'm thinking. When I saw this, I was like, he doesn't have the license. How is he able to do this? But it's because it's a statue.
But the thing is, nobody has the license right now because Diamond makes the figures. But when Diamond has the license, it's free reign. It's not an exclusive license. There's no property that Diamond has that's not free reign.
It's because they do this larger scale. So
he does 7-inch too. 7-inch.
Exactly. So he might not be able to have it. That's what I'm saying. Licenses go out based off scale too, you know. And
no, they go based off usually more so articulation, which is why when they do the Funko Pop Star Wars are not allowed to be bobbleheads. No, are bobbleheads because they can't be action figures, so they have to make them bobbleheads. Whereas every other license is the head is like stationary. Okay. So it's based off articulation.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So
that's why he could maybe do the statue. That's why. That could be why too.
Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he has the license. It would be interesting. I don't know if I'm excited or not excited. It would be interesting to see what he would do with the Lord of the Rings license. Diamond Select, I feel, is doing a great job. They're just slow at releasing figures. Yeah. It looks great. Cool box. You know, looks really cool. And just part of his dragon line, and it's big. It's like 11 inches. It's a big figure. Or a big statue. But along with this small, there's everything you're getting. You're also getting his card, which I love that Todd does that throughout all of his lines. Just adds the card. But you're also getting the Hungarian Horntail from Harry Potter, which is so cool. Again, that's a perfect dragon, big property, right? Everyone loves
another iconic dragon. Yeah.
$50. I would have liked the Chinese Firebolt, but that's all right.
Nah, we didn't see him.
Yeah, we didn't see him. But yeah, I mean, just great. I think even the bases themselves, you know, he has got the golden egg there. Small came with a bunch of gold around him. I think they're doing a great job on the dragons. Yeah,
another thing I think is good with these two, and the reason why I think they will sell is because something I've noticed with like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter community, they have a wider fan base than I would say Star Wars or Marvel. I would say a lot more females are into these properties because it's more fantasy. And they collect a bunch of things, especially statues. So I feel like it's going to sell to collectors, but also common folk that just like to collect little Harry Potter things because those people are just obsessed with Harry Potter. So I think it'll sell. I think it's a good move.
I agree. This is a definitely return on his, you know, whatever it cost him for sure. And at $50, not bad. Big figures, big statues, big enough, you know, for people. It's a substantial enough size, so presence. But yeah, there's the box art here. Not too bad. The wings are the ones that, of course, are popping in and off. Yeah, really cool that they're doing dragons. What other dragons do you think will happen?
So previously, before this, when he had the Game of Thrones line, he did do all 3 Game of Thrones dragons. Okay. So I wonder if he'll retouch those because those ones were smaller compared to these ones. So he might maybe redo those in this dragon line scale because these are much larger.
And Game of Thrones, another big property.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good idea.
It'd be so cool if I probably won't just because of how niche the movie is, but some Reign of Fire, Matthew McConaughey, Christian Bale, Dragonwood.
Not making that.
Very niche. All right, let's jump over to Haslab. Just a quick update. They released a kind of a an articulation, basically overview of how the giant man head's going to work. So it has a faceplate that you swap out, but it also has a skull that you can take out. So remember, we were worried about like, how are you going to get that face sculpt in? Is the mask a little bit more rubbery? It all seems pretty stiff, but a removable skull with a faceplate placement.
I think that works very well.
Yeah.
Like that has a good function to it. And it's going to be not difficult to interchange faceplates or eyes or anything like that because of this way.
Yeah, you're not going to be worried about breaking anything. I also feel like it's very like it's not doesn't like the head isn't empty, and it also creates a flusher mesh with the mask and the face, I think.
Yeah.
So cool little just to show off there that articulation. Let's get a quick update. Last week when we were recording, we were up to 5,712, just over their halfway point of 10,000. With I can't remember how many days were left, but we are now 4 days left with this giant man Haslab. We got up to 6,463 backers, a gain of almost 1,751. Big jump. I'm thinking as we're getting closer to it, we are starting to see a little more backers show up.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think this is the biggest week since the first week.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So still a little bit to go here. I mean, they still got some backers to get.
All right. let's call it though. Let's make a prediction. What are you gonna err on the side of caution that it's not making it? Because this is the last week. When we come back, it's either it made it or it didn't. So let's call it now.
Okay.
What do you think?
I say it does not make it. I say this is the Wawas, the bad news bears. This is bad for the McFarlane team or for the Marvel's team. I don't think it makes it. Even with the big push at the end, I don't think it's going to hit the 10.
It's so sad. I don't want it to be true. You know what? I'm going to call we make it. We make the 10K. We don't get any tiers, but we hit the 10K.
Okay.
So get that card ready to be charged.
Make sure the funds are on there.
But you know what, though? I think it's going to be really close. Like, if I remember correctly, when the Rancor was, it was like this, where it was like 3 or 4 back. And on that last day, it got 3,000 or 4,000, but like was like, I think like 100 shy. Like it was insanely shy.
It was very close, very
like,
close.
When I was watching it was like, I was like wishing that it wouldn't fund, because I was like, I don't want it to fund without tiers.
Right.
Whereas this one, I'm not going to be mad that if it doesn't fund without tiers. So I say we make it to 10K.
We make it to 10K. Or the Marvel team makes it to 10K, right?
See, I don't think so. Because I remember that's what people were saying about the Rancor, where they would just fudge the numbers. But for how close we got, and they still didn't do it.
They're not.
They don't.
They just let it ride. Let it ride.
We make it, guys. We make it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes there. Another reason for the big jump in backers, though, was that Marvel Legends did announce a classic Janet Van Dyne Wasp. Now, it's not tied to the Haslab. It's just part of the anniversary event for the Avengers. But they just announced it. They're just saying, hey, here it is. We are going to release this figure, which would perfectly pair with your Giant Man. I'm thinking a little too late. I think a little too late on this. Maybe a week ago, they could have shown it off. Announced, like just said, hey, that this figure is coming. But with only less than 5 days to go, they announce it. I don't know, man. That just seems more desperate than planned.
I don't think so. Just because if we look at previous Haslabs with the Haslab Ghost, they did announce the vintage collection cards after like 2 weeks deep, right? And then they kept on going. Like they first showed Zeb, and then they afterwards, like the last week of the Haslab, they showed Sabine and Chopper. So yeah, and there's no way, they had to have this ready.
Yeah.
But
what I'm saying is, like, did they want to reveal it now, or were they gonna wait until the next wave of Anniversary Avengers? Kind of like how they release figures after the Haslab has finished to go with your Haslab.
I don't know. I think so, just because what the Ghost did. So the Ghost released like one a week. They released one vintage release, and they showed like, and then at the final week, then you could be like, now you have the whole team. You can get the whole team with the figures included. But it would have been a lot sweeter if they said this was a tier. Maybe they would have been a bigger push.
Well, maybe. I feel like the price would have gone up $50.
No, it couldn't. The figures only $25.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is another reason why we saw a big jump is because of that reveal. But we'll see what happens, man. All right, let's keep going. Or any last thoughts on the Haslab?
They're going to be in trouble if this doesn't fund. That's
dead by dawn, man. Dead by dawn. Yeah,
they're
I agree.
They're going to be banned from Haslabs for a long time.
Shadow banned for sure.
Shadow banned like the Black Series team.
We'll see what happens, man. Best of luck to them. All right, let's jump over to Diamond Select. Just a quick little one here. They announced a Archangel from their Marvel Select line for $28. And honestly, Archangel's pretty. I don't think it's that hard to mess up. It's a really skin-tight suit, big wings. I don't know what else you need on him. He looks good to me. Proportions. I love the very metal, angular wings. Very, very much Archangel. So Worthington.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, I don't really have any complaints with it or like any really amazing things to say. It's
just kind of like par for the course. Great figure. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing much here. All right, but there's Archangel from Diamond Select Toys. $28. I believe it is up for pre-order at Entertainment Earth. You are shopping over there, friends. Any in-stock items, use code BROTHERS. Get 10% off your order.
I will say, though, it is kind of crazy of how slowly this X-Men team is coming together. Like, if you've been following along with Diamond, this has been going on maybe for, like, honestly, I think almost 10 years. Believe it or not, I think this line has been going on for a long time. Within the initial release, they even done re-releases. And it's almost like if you have all of them, you almost have the complete X-Men team now.
You almost have a full team.
Yeah, they're getting there.
That's classic Diamond Select, though, right?
I know. Honestly, it gives me hope for Lord of the Rings that like if X-Men is gone this long and they're just been sticking to like Jim Lee comics costumes,
right?
That maybe and we started to see they're doing Two Towers figures. Maybe in the end we'll get Return of the King, Hobbit stuff. We'll see.
And Archangel is not his normal form, right? It is a variation of Angel, so that is deeper cut potentially. So yeah. We'll see what happens there. All right, let's jump over to Mezco Toys. They announced their G.I. Joe Duke figure, $112. And I don't collect Mezcos, but I always appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into these. Looking at the cloth goods and even his like bandolier, his belt, looks great, dude, for a 12-inch figure. Like it looks like that's like kind of like the army, what they use for their fabric, like especially the straps. Like that's like the army straps. The only thing I will say is, fire the person who painted this head sculpt. Why is it cockeyed? What happened there? Especially for a promotional image. Why the heck is he cockeyed? Sid the Sloth out here. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. But here's his screaming face, that classic G.I. Joe backdrop. Looks great. Comes with different weapons, accessories, different clothing options. Lots of hands, cool base. 3 head sculpts, one smiling, go Joe, one angry, one stare. And check this out. I always love the accessories that Mezco does. You're getting a pistol. You're getting 2 removable clips for that gun. You get a knife with sheaths and also 2 gun effects. Machine gun with clips as well. Grenades, tear gas, you name it. You also get like a bigger rifle with a rocket launcher and clips and all that, man. Just loaded, man. Love it. Even more, yeah. Cantina, binoculars, helmet, a shovel, a mud splash. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. A little scarf and backpack. I mean, just absolutely loaded with this figure. But figure-wise, $112. He has cloth good uppers, cloth good, pants, the strap. I'm just kind of comparing this to the Conan from last week when it was $100 and you were getting, I feel like better quality or better fabrics, better used fabrics. I don't know. Where this is just like shirt and pants. Yeah, I think though, this figure definitely goes with way more accessories than the Conan figure, right? I think you're right. That's true. The Conan had better fabrics, but this does still have a lot of fabric, but it comes with way more accessories. I do think though they should have pulled back maybe just on 3 or 4 accessories and got into that $100 price point. Because 112 is a very weird number, and usually sometimes like as a consumer, when consumers just see 100, a flat number, it's just like consumer psychology, they're more inclined to buy it. When it's $112 and it's like in your head, it's like, well, that's more than $100, right? Right. So I feel like they just should have pulled out 3 or 4 accessories, because it's too, honestly, for me, it's too much. It's too many accessories, because it almost ends up like you're paying all that extra money for the accessories, and it's for me personally, people want the figure. True, that's what they're definitely after. Yeah. Just pull back a little, Okay, like maybe no backpack, no shovel. But I need that splash. Yeah, maybe just one gun. Yeah. One gun and a pistol. Okay. Maybe just 2 grenades. We don't need 6. All right. Well, there we go. There's that Mezco G.I. Joe. Not bad. We'll see. No, I'm loving this Mezco G.I. Joe line. Like they done Snake Eyes, Destro. The Destro was cool. The Firefly. Now Duke. Now I'm hoping some more for some females. Like we need Baroness, Scarlet. Mm-hmm. And I think they've shown Roadblock before. I think I've seen some images of him. Like images. Yeah, they have. So I'm excited. Hopefully they go deeper. Hopefully, yeah, they should carry it. They should. All right, let's take it around the net, friends. We are getting Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Winter Soldier. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time that Amazing Yamaguchi has done a live action character in their Revoltech version? Because this is specifically Sebastian Stan, Bucky Barnes from Winter Soldier. You confirmed that. Yes, that is Winter Soldier. It's like in the promo it said Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Winter Soldier from Captain America the Winter Soldier movie. Yes, from my knowledge, which I'm almost certain, like I would say I'm 99%. Yeah, no, I'm going to give it 100%. This is the first time they've done a movie live action. And honestly, kind of cool. Like I like how the face is like animated. I can see it. Yeah, and I can see Sebastian in there. Yeah, like it's him in there for sure. And I like that it's, because it is an artist who's doing this, right? Does the work on these. It's cool that he's animated, even that Japanese style to it. But it looks great, dude. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what they could do with a live action figure. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it could be great,
But I feel like for me, the whole exaggerated proportions and the wacky poses you can get it lends itself to comic book, and you want to recreate comic images and comic book art. And I just don't see myself doing this with movie figures. So I don't think, me personally, I don't like this idea. I just wish they would continue to do more comic figures, because for me, it suits comic images, not movie images.
I definitely agree with you. Comic books are a lot more dynamic, and anatomy isn't always taken into consideration.
Or no, well, yeah, just exaggerated, right? Right. They're calculated with it.
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited just to see that jump into live action. Now, whether or not it suits it, that definitely is a different story. But I'm excited.
I guess which character would you like to see next from the MCU to do for Revoltech?
Honestly, like an Iron Man would be cool to get him into just a lot of those cool poses that he does, because Iron Man's anatomy and like the physics of his armor working in the movies is kind of, fudged. A lot of clipping happens. Spider-Man would be cool. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like Iron Man and Spider-Man would be. I'll start there. Yeah. What would you think?
I just want Hulk. MCU Hulk or comic book Hulk. I want a Revoltech Hulk. That's what I need. I don't care if it costs $150. Give me a Hulk.
I'll be a big boy. That's going to be a big for sure. All right. Well, that's going to end our show for this week. Not a bad show. A little bit shorter, but I think we got some good information out there for everybody. All right. We are doing our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let John take it away. Tell you all about it. Today we are announcing our Road to 1,000 subscribers giveaway. In this giveaway, we're going to give away one lucky subscriber their choice, this figure or this. So we're looking at a Migs Mayfield, as well as Art Commander Havoc. All right, and once we have reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers, we will pick a global winner across all of our weekly podcast episodes. So make sure you're commenting down each week for multiple entries into the giveaway. Be sure that you are subscribed to our channel if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our content here. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to show some love and smash that like button. All right, let's head back to the pick of the weeks. All right, Josh, what's your pick of the week?
Give me that flip through. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I got it. It's got to be the Mezco Duke. Even though I don't like the price and I don't like the accessories.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, I love that the fabric choice and that it looks like the army straps that they use, just smaller, right?
They did a good job. They scaled that really well. The buckles look a little big, but like,
you can't do anything. You can't do any better. You're right. They're not good.
But they scaled that really well, and very impressed. Very impressed.
Pretty functional, right? Yeah.
All right, for me, I'm going Sigor Patina.
Sigor Patina?
Yeah, he's got that badonkadonk. First off, he got that big old booty. But no, man, just the color choicing, the Atlantean vibes I get off of this figure. I love this. I love it. This is a cool figure. Not only like Sigor is already a cool figure, but to get the Patina version, I'm into it.
Yeah,
nice. All right, friends, make sure you guys tune into all of our videos. Josh does go live on Sundays, just doing some unboxing of figures, and he also chooses a figure of the night, so you guys can stay tuned for that every Sunday. Of course, we're doing our weekly episodes each week, and anything else, Josh? I think it's kind of wrapping it up, right?
Yep. Make sure to comment your pick of the week.
That's true. Make sure you leave that comment down below. So remember, friends, as always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.